My God, I think it's happening. Oh my God, I'm streaming. Yes, I fixed it. Yes. Thank you. Oh no.
Oh. You're taking me for a roller coaster ride today, my friend.
Wait. It's orange.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, it's really laggy, man.
Why is it so laggy?
I have a stall question.
Well, it doesn't really look like you have answers to any of them.
Guys, do you see this thing?
Let
Can
me
you
see.
hear me at least? Yeah, it says.
Well, it doesn't really look like you have answers to any of them. That seems. Wow.
Wait.
Well, I mean, that's probably the nicest slideshow I've seen all day, to be fair. So.
Okay, let's. Okay, attempt number 2. And this should be running. Wait, why are you laughing?
Because one day we shall stream without issues.
I mean, not on this laptop for sure. Guarantee. Is it legit now? Nash sword. Oh fuck.
I mean, let me just figure out which pixel is you first. Hang on.
I see it fine, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have to accept the fact that it's a slideshow.
Okay, give me a sec. Last attempt. Okay, fixed. Here we go. Perfect. No one can use it.
Oh, have you just taken off your camera?
Taken off my camera.
No. I thought you were gonna be like, it's fixed because there's no camera.
I mean, I can do that, but you know, people will just stare at a blank Hydra. I can just put up the Viking and make it move a little bit.
Yeah, the frame rate is.
Is it really?
I mean, calling it a frame rate is being generous, but I mean, sure. Let's
Okay,
go.
guys. Last attempt before I.
This is going to make for a beautiful video to keep up. Just 10 minutes of titting about before we actually get to the point.
I'll just put it in the description. Video starts at 5 minutes.
Video starts at 53 minutes 49 seconds and ends at 1 hour.
Okay, guys, we're here. Finally working, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's you know better. Yeah, this isn't that.
Oh, it's perfect, man. Just like the Grodeos, only missing the candy handouts. Well, Nix, considering that our salary is in candy, I don't know how far we can go.
We've had a salary. Fuck, that's news to me. But hello guys.
Hey guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess at this point, that's all we're going to get for now. We'll keep it up so that obviously the American guys can listen to it later. But yeah, so do you want to start, Nash?
Yeah, we're closing the exchange. The
don't say stuff like that. They'll fucking believe it.
Wait, the exchange is back. It's back. Well, guys, as you've noticed, first of all, thanks for coming. Well, one person left, so someone actually got my joke. Didn't get my joke on the closing. Anyway, ACC hates us. ACC hates all. Everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now that Ether Delta founder got a $300,000 bill, which is only the bill, not only like there was an add-on up that added. It was like something to do with his gains that added up to 400,000 because he let people trade securities on his exchange. So you know, smooth segue into we. First of all, we will try our best to not list securities.
which is
And one of the couple of things that we have to do in order to make sure that we don't get a, you know, $500,000 bill is block the U.S. NOV. If you're watching this, I apologize in advance for your heartbreak. Oh, he's here.
he's here.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there is no alternative really. Like the only thing we can really do is temporarily block US IPs, whilst we do what we can to get SEC exemption. The process seems to actually be doable. I mean, Nex has exemption. They've actually filed the paperwork. If you look on the US website for the SEC website, you can actually see that they filed for exemption. So if they can do it, it stands to believe that we can do it too. So
Yeah.
it should only be a temporary block for US IPs. But
yeah. I mean, we cannot legally recommend you using alternative methods. But
yeah,
the thing is, it's not that. The thing is, it's not only gonna be that. Since people can trade through a smart contract just by smart contract address of the tokens, and those tokens can be securities, then we'll have to disable the smart contract trading.
Yeah. So the way one of the that's pretty much the major change to the plan, isn't it? Really, like we don't want to risk doing any of that smart contract trading stuff. So it's going to have to be listed tokens only. Benefit to that, of course, is that everything tradable on the platform is going to be good, of a decent quality, and we have more control.
Yep, and we'll try to keep up to date every single day with all the new tokens, ICOs coming, the companies coming out of ICO. So that will be we'll try to focus on the trendy tokens, and if we can list them, get them to focus their trading volume on us first. But yeah, the main thing is we have to do our due diligence to check if that token is a security or not. And believe me, mostly Viking, he went through what is a security.
Yeah, oh man, ugh. Everything's a fucking security.
If you're packing lunch for your kids today, please tell them it's a security, not to call the SEC.
I mean, it's pretty broad, shall we say? Vague is another good word for what a security is. But if you actually read the documentation, here's the fun part of it, right? Every country has its own arbitrary definition of what a security is or is not. So if you go to the US, that project may or may not qualify as a security. And then you might think, okay, it's not a security under US law. Brilliant. Oh, look, some obscure country that no one's even heard of that has 12 inhabitants in it is getting grumpy because that's a security in their country. Belgium's is pissed off. Well, I'm sorry, Belgium. What can I do? So that's one of the major problems. But so far, the US is the only one who's being aggressive about it. So really, what we're going to have to do is just start there, and first, obviously, block US IPs, fix that problem, and then just go country to country, solving that issue. Really, there's no other way around it.
We don't really want to be the first people who get a 300,000 euro bill from Belgium. So we'll try to keep it down low, but the thing is, we're not going to be the first ones, because before Delta, IDEX, all those have been trading for years. So they're gonna get hit first, and we're gonna try everything to avoid that. So we're just fun, guys. We kind of knew that this regulation is gonna kind of
be a pain. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, in my head, I thought that regulation was gonna be a pain for centralized exchanges, but it's actually vice versa right now. I mean, it's You don't know
Yeah,
in the future, but right now it's just SEC is jumping on dexes. As you saw, IDEX as well. They're implementing KYC and stuff like that. Make sure to watch.
which we're not going to do, by the way.
Yeah, we're not. That's what I mean. The only reason we're not gonna do it because we're trying to avoid all of that by blocking it. Going for no listing. Sorry, no address, contract address trading.
Yeah, I mean, the next thing really to talk about is the rest of the plan, which is still on. Nothing's changed in that regard. We're still going to do CFD trading for leveraging and margin trading and futures markets and all that kind of stuff. However, it turns out that if they're going to go after exchanges for that, they're probably going to get grumpy about that too. So we're going to have to we're going to have to just put a pin in that temporarily whilst we get any kind of probably some form of UK based or UK territory based securities. Not exemption necessarily, but at least permission. Because so I'm assuming, or I have been assuming up until now, that everyone knows what CFDs are. I don't know. Maybe guys, let us know if you don't know what that is. I'll just briefly explain it. A CFD is a contract for difference. So you're not actually purchasing the asset itself. You're entering a contract for the difference based on the buy versus the sell price. So it is kind of a security, but it's not, because you're not actually purchasing the underlying asset. So in theory, it's easy to get in UK territories a license for that. However, I've got a bad feeling that the US is going to be grumpy about that as well. So, yeah, that's another thing we're going to have to look at. So, yeah, that's one of the things.
And did we talk about the blockchain already?
No. Were we going to?
Oh.
Well, you kind of just did.
I thought we were.
I mean, we can do. Very vaguely, then.
Sure.
Do you wanna, or shall I?
Actually, you go ahead. I might say something that
That gets us all sued. Yeah.
reveal your home address by mistake.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The plan, of course, and obviously, I don't know why we're talking about this now, considering this is like version 2 of the platform, and we haven't even got version 1 fully up and running yet. But the plan was to then migrate to our own blockchain and pull a bit of a BitShares type situation that way. So we wanted to run everything on its own separate blockchain, and that would give us the ability to trade not just ERC20s, but all currencies that we want to trade, including Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, Monero, or whatever we decide. We were going to do the coin itself being a masternode coin and having it be heavily decentralized, having the whole platform be run on a decentralized network, including the order book, which would be lightning quick, because that would be the chief purpose of the masternodes, is to just get that order book firing at all cylinders. But I mean, we should probably not talk too heavily about it. But yeah, the idea is basically that we want it to be downloadable, so that if the worst situation comes and they tell us to shut it down, it's actually still around. Is kind of the plan, and just make it fully decentralized, an app that you can download on your computer and possibly phone later on.
SEC, if you're watching this, he's joking.
I mean, in theory, they should be exempt. That's the plan, is to make everything SEC exempt. That's kind of where we're going.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, I mean, we're still working on the UI. Yes, Nix, we are sneaky. NOV, no, it's not Dash. It's Dash doesn't have an exchange, or it's not even focused around the community of exchange. Never mind. What did I just say?
I mean,
Yes.
no one knows.
UI.
Oh yes.
The thing is, yeah, we're still finishing up the UI. We still have, I think, one more smart contract to go. And then implementation of MetaMask and Ledger and all those wallets. I don't think we're far off, but we might have
Yeah.
like a UI showcase for you guys, maybe a video, since the website is basically kind of empty of actions and features right now, as it's just basically just the design part. So maybe if you guys are interested, maybe in a week or two, we'll do a UI video just to show you how the exchange will look like, and you can give us all the feedback and say, I don't think this should be there. This is why, how you should change it, and we will definitely consider it. So UI is being worked on.
I would say that the UI will be finished before December. I reckon.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
I reckon, yeah. And then obviously the main smart contract is done.
Yep.
Back end is kind of minimal anyway, and has already been started.
Faster.
Yeah, is already kind of almost done. So, Viking doesn't have a fave at Nixlax. A fave what? A faves. How dare you? So yeah, I mean, we're not currently late on our before New Year's prediction. However, I mean, things can change. But as it stands now, we're probably looking at about the same as we were before. Things are moving along nicely. It's just a case of the SEC being unkind. They're mean.
Yeah, I mean, thing is, you guys know how crypto is. Really?
Nash.
No, I don't know why. Oh, actually, yeah, I see it. I see it on the OBS. Maybe if I talk closer like this. Give me a sec. No, give me a sec. You know what? I'm just gonna make this easier for you, Nix, and I'm gonna increase my volume by 10.
I thought you were gonna say. I'm gonna make this easier on Nix. Banned.
No. I just increased my volume so you can decrease the global volume now. What was I saying?
Progress.
Yeah. I had something on the exchange. Oh my god, I lost it.
Front end, back end, smart contract. I mean, at that point, that's pretty much all the components of the website.
Yeah, I know. On, man.
All right. Well, yeah, guys, we should have within. I mean, what is it now? It's the 23rd of November. So
23rd.
Yeah, it's the day later for you because you're in the future, but also in the past. That's a bit of an in-joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be done before December, I would imagine. And I still think we should be done before January in total. But if not, it won't be like ridiculously late.
I got it. I was gonna say that after we get right now we have one developer for backend and smart contracts. We have 2 more developers for UI and design, and then after all of these are done, all of the guys are done, and we have a functional website with the implemented smart contract. We're gonna run not one but maybe a couple of security audits on the whole thing, so we're sure that everything's fully functional, and even as a decentralized exchange, people can still, well, not hack you, but just we're trying to be safe, especially with the smart contract. Smart contract is the most important thing. Everyone's going to be depositing their money there. We don't want any breaches in any form. Also, Ledger and MetaMask, we just want to make sure that everything's in the right place. So if there's ever a delay, I mean, first of all, you guys are still in the don't say a date, just say it soon. Yeah, I know. Other exchanges got really a lot of backlash from me. I mean, their community from saying from saying stuff like underperform. What was it? Overpromise, underdeliver, whatever.
Oh, that's exactly what they did to me. It's the other way around. Which
no. Yeah, it's. I mean, yes, guys, I'm still stacking up. Anyway, the thing is, Yeah, we will tell you, since everyone who's watching is obviously in the community, you will know first. But you know, when our security audits are going through, that may delay a little bit. But you know, at the end of the day, it's for everyone's safety. Even though we're not a centralized exchange, it's to be done. So looking forward to all of that. You know, can't really be more excited. If we could program, we would have been hopping on it. But you know, everything's in our developers' hands right now. So all we can do is try to resolve the legal issues like SEC, everything else. When you decentralized exchanges can be such a bummer when it comes to legal.
Yeah. No, it's a bit of a mission, but I mean, we'll get through it slowly. You know, I mean, if especially like the exemption is not too difficult. I think we're more likely to find difficulty with CFD trading, since we're probably not confirmed, but probably going to be incorporating in either the Cayman Islands or possibly Malta, somewhere like that. We just have to explore where the best place is for that type of trading, because CFDs are usually quite easy to actually get in terms of regulation, but it's just a case of who's going to be the most compliant with the US. The Cayman Islands historically has been very compliant with, well, everyone. So there's that. But yeah, the last thing we want is to incorporate in like Belize, and then everyone just says to us, no. You know, so there's that. But yeah, guys, even though you haven't heard too much from us recently, this is the reason. It's because we've been more or less caving our heads in with hammers because of this stuff. But we're plugging through it. We're going to get it done. Everything's still going to happen. The end product is still going to be good. It's just a case of navigating through the crap that countries have decided to get involved with, really.
Yeah.
Because the SEC is a nightmare.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll say it in the chat, actually. I had a thought, but you know, I'll save it for the chat.
Something where, you know, that can't be clipped and sent. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, probably best.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Well, quick recap. No more smart contract trading. Sorry, I mean like token address trading. Blocking US. Eventually going to our own blockchain and kind of pulling up BitShares, but you know, better. Yeah.
With a usable UI and
yes, token. Yeah, I mean, you'll get probably in a week or two. You'll get the UI, and we can probably either. I don't even think we need a form. You can throw us in the Telegram chat and just tell us, I want this, I want that better, and all that stuff. So yeah, guys.
Where's the nearest cliff? Dover from me.
No cliffs in Bulgaria, so sorry.
Yeah, that's probably for best. That's a health and safety hazard out there. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, let us know. Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't give you a more, I guess, eventful update, but it has been a bit slow. But like I say, it should still be on time. It's just a case of we'll probably just let you guys know as soon as the UI is ready, and then maybe just post a link in the chat for everyone to. Do you think, Nash?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, sure. Just letting everyone know that when you see that, when you open that link, it's not gonna be like a functional exchange. If you say something like the order book is not working, I will confirm it's not working, and it's not. You know, you're gonna see the UI. It's just. Yeah, I mean, if you guys wanna, it's not really 1,000 people, so good. Hi guys. Thanks NOV. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. But, we'll upload this if anyone else wants to see it, and
Yeah, no, a lot of the American guys were saying that it's a bit too early for them, so I'm sure we'll get some. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, let us know in the stream or in the chat, and we'll get back to you, and we'll get back to building this exchange, and we'll be letting you know as soon as we've got any news for you.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys, and good day, good night, bye bye.
See you.